Hi, Juju, Dad, Mom, um, any other family, as well as friends and people of the internet that might find this video. I'm going to go through a series of exercises in the supine position, which just means on your back right now. That might be beneficial. These exercises are going to be mostly stretches. I'm going to add in a couple strengthening as well. That will help improve your mobility as well as your strength. That will help you be a little bit more functional around your home. These are kind of the basic exercises that we do in physical therapy. With any exercise that you do, please check in with your doctor, make sure it's safe for you to do so. I will try to add in modifications, but with any exercise, if you feel sharp pain, stop. Do not push through. But with that, let's get into this. The first thing I'm going to show you is a hamstring stretch. So I'm going to show you some household items you can do to do these things so that you don't potentially have to buy anything. I'm also going to be doing the exercises on the floor. You don't have to do it on the floor. I don't expect anyone to get on the floor for this. You're more than welcome to do it on a bed or a couch. I will also be making a sitting version of these so that it's a little bit easier, so that you have multiple options. So let's do it. All right, so I'm laying down. So for the hamstring stretch, you can either use a towel or a long sheet or a dog leash. So either way is fine. Dog leashes, you can pick up a cheap one at Dollar Tree, which is no longer a dollar, unfortunately, or you can use a long towel. Either way is fine. But what you're going to do, everyone should have a towel, so I'm going to use it for this one. But you're going to lay back. You're going to you're going to have one knee up. So I'm going to stretch my right leg. I'm going to leave my left knee up. We're doing this so that we protect our back, okay? If you start having cramps in the leg that we're not working, this leg that's up, that's protecting our back, you can put pillows under your legs to make this a little bit more comfortable. But the other leg, the leg we're working, we're going to lay out flat, but we're going to lasso our foot. We're going to try to capture our foot next to, there you go. So I got my foot. I'm going to lay it out straight. This towel's a little short for this, but that's okay. But your knee is staying straight. You're going to gently pull it up. The biggest thing with the hamstring stretch is you want your knee to be straight with this. Any position where your knee is straight and your hip is flexing, you're going to stretch your hamstrings. Your hamstrings connect down here, come up and attach to your pelvis. So you're going to gently pull this up until you feel a stretch. You might feel a stretch way down here. That's totally fine. Over time, you'll build your flexibility and you'll be up here. Okay, it just takes a bit. Dancers or people that are very, very flexible, you're gonna see their leg come way up. But me, this is where I'm at, and that's pretty good for me. You're gonna hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. And relax. And then we'll go again. Just for this video, I'm doing 10 seconds. I'm doing 3 rounds. We're going to start small with 10 seconds, 3 reps, but you want to try to build up over time. The study showed when I was in school that people under 58 years old should be stretching for about 120 seconds, and people over 58 years old should be stretching for about 240 seconds. But that's a very long time. You want to slowly build up to those numbers. And it's not all at once. I mean, I guess you could, but I would build up. So trying to work up to 30 seconds and then doing it multiple times. So we're good with that leg. And you want to do both feet. And that's the other foot. My shorty little towel we're making do with. This exercise is really good for people with back pain. This exercise is really good for knee pain, hip pain. It's really good for a lot of stuff. Good. All right. So the next stretch I'm going to show you is going to be it's going to actually be two stretches. I like to go back and forth between the two. That's how I do it with my patients at work. So we're going to go back and forth between a piriformis and a figure 4/external rotation, going into external rotation stretch. So it's another laying down one, but you can also do it sitting. So I'll show you that in another video. But this one's going to really help your hip mobility. It'll help your hips feel a little bit looser, which will help you with your standing, your walking. So let's do that. I'm going to lay down. This is another one where, like, if you're having trouble keeping your legs up, you're more than welcome to put some pillows under your knees. So we're laying down. We're going to put one foot on the opposite knee, like this. You're going to gently press down. 10 seconds. You're going to feel a nice stretch front side of your hip here. I feel it kind of in here too, right in the groin. And then the other one, to get the angle right, to hit the piriformis muscle, you need to bring your knee towards your shoulder. You will stretch muscles if you go other directions, but to get the piriformis muscle, your knee needs to go towards your shoulder. So you're going up and across your body. So you feel it down here. Only go as far as what's comfortable. You don't have to really go crazy on these. Now, if you're having trouble reaching, you can grab something to help yourself out. So say you have a pillow and you're having trouble push. Here's my imaginary pillow. You can use the pillow to push. And here's my imaginary strap. Or you could use a towel. And pulling towards the opposite shoulder to feel that nice stretch down here. Whatever works for you. We can modify any of these. If you're still having difficulty, feel free to text me or let me know if you're a family member, or you can comment below and I'll do my best to get back to you. You can also look up these stretches and look for a modified version. So like a modified piriformis stretch or a modified figure 4 external rotation stretch. So this is your piriformis and this is the external rotation, but we're going to keep on going. 10 seconds here. Should be about good with that one. That's our second round. And we're going to do our third round here. And our third round here. Good. Now we're going to do the other side. Let's push. And this is preference, by the way. You can do all of the pushes and then all the pulls. You can go back and forth. Either way, any of that's fine. This is just what I like to do. This is my preference. I find that this way loosens my hip nicely, but it is preference. You can, if you're having trouble counting or figuring out what set you're on, stuff like that, just do what feels good for you. Do what's best for you. If you need to keep a little post-it note and write down how many of each one you've done, that is totally fine. Figure out what works for you, what's going to make you be able to do this consistently. think this is the last one. I might have done an extra one, but that's okay. There we go. All right. Got one more stretch in this position. Again, it's another one that you can do sitting, but it's a little awkward. But single knee to chest. So legs are still bent. You're going to reach. I find that it's more comfortable to reach under the knee. Some people will reach over the knee, but some people will complain of knee pain with that one. So I like to be safe and go under the knee. You're just going to pull your knee towards your chest, trying to feel a stretch in your glutes down here. But you're just going to pull it up. Count to 10. And relax. That was definitely way too fast, but that's okay. Pull it up. And relax. Again, if you're having trouble reaching around, use your towel, use a strap. Whatever feels good. Alright, so we have done 4 stretches. I'm going to show you a couple strengthening exercises that'll help work on your core strength and a little bit of hip and leg strength. So the next one is going to be a posterior pelvic tilt. So a lot of times we get loose in here, we get a little weak, sometimes things are tight in different places, and things aren't functioning the way they should. So in order to get some good core engagement and get our hips level, we're going to need to do a little posterior pelvic tilt. So you're going to pretend that your hand, you can actually put your hand back there if you want to, but you're going to pretend someone's hand is under your back right here. You're going to gently try to squish their hand. It's going to feel like you're pressing your back into the table or bed. Okay? You're holding that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Your pelvis should rotate. You kind of see it happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Let's try for 10 of those. Hand is here. You're pressing back so you feel it. You get like your back is flat against the bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forget. Well, let's make that 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. Did I already do? Oh, it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. All right, we're doing good. All right, now we're going to take our towel. That's been our rope. That's been our, it's doing everything today. It's been a pillow. It's doing a lot of jobs. Now it's going to pretend to be a ball. Now, if you have a ball, great. Use it. My Australian Shepherd would destroy an 8-inch ball. That would be the ideal ball. But you can use a towel, a nice beach towel. You could use a ball. You could also use a pillow. But you're going to put something between your knees. Right here. Boop. Next thing you're going to do, I'm tilting my body so that you can see what I'm doing, but don't tilt your body. You're going to engage your tummy. It's going to feel like you're pulling your belly button towards your spine, but you should still be able to talk. And then you're going to squeeze our makeshift ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. So you see, I also let go of my tummy. Now we're going to straighten out. We're going to do 10. Okay? So we're bracing the tummy, squeezing our ball. Brace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Break. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. All right. Still going to work on some bracing here. So we're going to brace. Our next exercise is going to be a supine march. So supine still means we're laying on our back. Now we're going to lift our legs. Okay? But bracing, and you're going to try to maintain this the entire time. So we're bracing, and now you're going to march. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This, every time the left leg goes, we count that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 10. There we go. All right. Whew. We are working. All right. Feel free to wiggle around. Okay. That is a nice beginning start. Okay. So, see how you feel. My hair's falling out of my hair tie. So, see how you feel with those. Give me some feedback. See what you like. See what you don't like. So that is a little bit of stretching. We want to make sure. I know, Juju, you asked for some strengthening exercises. We and I do absolutely plan to give you some more strengthening type stuff. But we got to make sure we have some range of motion. Make sure your range of motion's good before we dive into the strengthening, because we always want to make sure we have range of motion followed by strength, and then we get fancy with coordination and balance. That is just how we function, or like that's how I'm trained to function. So yeah, just let me know how that all goes, and yeah, yay! I'm so happy I was able to do this. So yeah, have a good day.